Hi there, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 20th of June. The last 4 weeks has given you a fantastic opportunity to really take a firmer grip on your life direction and to be much more energized in your approach. There's been a unique set of planetary support for you, and it's possible that things are really starting to shape up. And the great thing about this week is that I feel that you're going to start to see some tangible evidence of the progress you've made. Now, this could be that it's around a business idea or plan, around a creative project, or around a relationship. But the key at the very start of this week is you can't necessarily expect everybody to automatically be pleased for you at whatever direction things are taking. In fact, someone may seem to go out of their way to be rather awkward, difficult and resistant to your charm, particularly on Monday and Tuesday. And of course, it's the summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere on the first day of this week, but also the second of those blue moons in your opposite sign. This emphasises that whatever we're doing when the Sun, and then recently, of course, Mercury, and before that Venus, are working up their way through our sign, it gives us an awful lot of self-focus in a positive way. But not everybody may be wrapped up in the joyfulness we feel. And if you have been dazzling some, there may still be others that need still to be persuaded. And the move on Tuesday of the Sun into the sign of Cancer is your opportunity to start engaging with things at a bit more of an earthier level. So start to evaluate the progress you've made. If you do this, I actually think it can be a very good thing. It can help you to quantify things and also, in some ways, give yourself a pat on the shoulder, particularly if you've really been working hard and you can see that evidence coming to bear. But on the other hand, just also be conscious that there may be some more effort and energy you need to put in. And it may be the type of energy that is more about perspiration than inspiration in this next phase. Now, of course, Venus moved into this area last week, and that can be very fortunate as far as finances are concerned. With the Sun joining up as well, although they're not quite as closely side by side as they have been in your sign, they're still within reach enough to be generally favourable in terms of your financial resources. But a lot of self-discipline is going to be important on your part too. So if any money does come in, be sure not to quickly squander it on things that are not absolutely essential. But there is an absolutely delicious link towards the end of this week between Venus and Neptune. And Neptune's in the part of your horoscope to do with the way you link with the wider world. Neptune's the planet of dreams, of spirituality and of art, and also in a subtle way of self-expression. And if you've got ideas which you still feel are not getting the audience you need, I think this combination is saying to you that your personal relating skills and a little bit of nuance in the message can make all the difference to building up people's awareness to what you're trying to do. But in general, this is a time to think more about those grittier issues in life. And if there is something that's costing a little bit more money than you would really like, perhaps you can think about economising, recycling some things you no longer use to raise some cash, or perhaps even looking to economise in terms of the type of food you eat. Rather than buying things that are perhaps pre-made or pre-wrapped, cooking from scratch, much more wholesome and nutritious, and also going to save you quite a lot of money in the process. So it's the tangibles of life that really take on a much greater presence this week. But I do feel there is still one person in particular who is being a rather tricky person to deal with, and patience and tact will be important to overcome the obstacle. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.